The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, where we are led by the amazing Commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? Today is Friday. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Houston. Friday, Lashawan Qadash. Lashawan meaning tongue, and Qadash means holy. So Lashawan Qadash means the holy tongue. This is our native language as the Israelites of the Bible. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we are the true Israelites of antiquity, the Israelites the Bible speaks of. And Hebrew, speaking Hebrew, is our native language. You understand? You know what I'm saying? The languages of Spanish, English, French, Creole, those languages were given to us by our oppressors in captivity. Those are not our native languages. The Hebrew is our native language, and that's what we go over today. We dive into our culture every Friday. You know what I'm saying? We learn how to read, write, and speak the ancient Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? The Lashawan Qadash. So with no further ado, I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start today's class off the same way I start off every class, by going over the Hebrew alphabet. These characters right here, A through Ta, these 22 characters make up the Hebrew alphabet. All the way from A through Ta. Down below, we have the same 22 characters, but in a different language. Actually, there's different symbols because in the Assyrian captivity, we had different symbols for our language. So we have it in the ancient Paleo up here, and the ancient Assyrian, the Assyrian Hebrew down here. And these five additional letters. This is the Assyrian letters. This is for the Assyrian. If letters end in the ka, ma, na, pa, and taza, then they're used with these letters. That's you normally use all of these 22 characters, but and specifically, if a word ends in these specific letters, it ends in these additional characters. So let's go over it. Class, repeat after me. A, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, and tha. All right. There you have it, the 22 characters of the Hebrew alphabet. All words in Hebrew come from those letters. Okay, I'm merely just beginning class for Officer 5000 Tazadak. He should be here momentarily, but until he gets here, I'm gonna just go over some basic things. I'm gonna go over some colors. You know what I'm saying? So we can know how to say what a few colors in the Hebrew and some sentences to go with it. Give me a second. Let me get the board ready. I'm not gonna call anybody up, but y'all should be ready for if I do call. Are y'all ready? And most time crazy. I'm just gonna do a quick warm up, just to get our hands ready for the Hebrew. So we're teaching the Lashawan Qadash. Lashawan Qadash. Who can write that in Hebrew? You can write it. You can write it.
You mean sir like?
I mean, in the Hebrew, the ancient paleo and
By
the
going
Syrian.
off of the alphabet, or just like off, or you mean without looking at the?
Oh yeah, you definitely. I'm not gonna do that, bogus. You can definitely look at it. Yeah. Come up here and write it. I'm gonna get one for you too, Nike, because you don't want to raise your hand. I know you can write it, but you don't want to raise your hand. Here you go. Write it in blue. And underneath. Remember, you write Hebrew from left to right. I mean, right to left. Slide.
So I gotta do like the details, like indented L here, or doesn't matter, sir?
Oh no, you don't gotta be extra detailed with it. You know, it don't have to be exactly, but the characters have to be the same. Now that I'm gonna have to tell you to go back.
Oh,
That's not why.
Sir, I think I know why you tell me, because it's the Greek one, not the Hebrew one. Oh, because this is going right to left, correct, sir?
You can get the 9 there.
But this is because this is from right to left, correct?
What you ask?
Lashawan, like one, this would be after the one, sir. Or
Yeah, that it's not a Y, it's a what.
Or the what?
But yeah, the nub will go after the what.
So this is the correct after that.
Yup, you're right.
Okay.
Good job.
I believe this correct.
You got it. You're doing an excellent job. That was the wild.
Concert, it look a little.
All right, get your connectors.
Oh,
The connectors here. If you don't understand the connectors, I'll show you. So the connectors pretty much show you how to pronunciate the word. We have Lashawan.
Oh, Con, you want me to
So
write?
one underneath la, one underneath sha, and then one connecting wa and na. It's a wan.
So I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, or how do you do it?
So you do one a bridge underneath the la, a little bridge. No, that's connecting la and sha. We want one underneath la by itself because you say the la fully.
Can you just?
Yeah, I got you. La, sha, wan.
Oh,
Lashawan, Qadash. See how that works?
Secret just means that it's myself.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, okay. 12.
What's high and crack? Get that brother a hand. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get it in the Assyrian because the Assyrian we gotta be able to practice making the Assyrian too. The Syrian is usually more difficult than the Paleo, at least I believe. But through practice, you know what I'm saying, we can get it right. But I'm gonna write it in the Assyrian. Oh, didn't we have to write it? That's how you say Lashawan Qadash in the Syrian. You got the La, Sha, Wa, Na, and then the Qua, Da, and Sha. Make sure my Da is right. My Da could be a little bit better. Space too. There we go. All right, so next I'm gonna have young man Nike come up and write this. You got Kwam Yashala, which means rise Israel. Yeah, I might erase this to get so you don't have to kneel over and kneel over and what you call it. Yeah, you get it for the yeah, I know this is basic, but we might want to still add this to our notes. So we have Lashawan Qadash, the holy tongue. The brother so eloquently put it in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Then I was able to put it in the Assyrian Hebrew. We're about to erase it. And this is just to get the wheels turning so we can get ready for the beginning of class, which I'll be going over the colors. And then when Officer Tazadak gets here, we'll be going over the meat of the lesson. If you could come on up, brother. There you go. Remember, we write right from left to Hebrew. Why you didn't start on the right of the board? Oh, I see what you're doing. You just writing it underneath. Okay. Write Yashala underneath that because right there you got Yashala Kwam. Remember, Hebrew is written right to left. Yes. Erase this and just put this over there. Don't write it underneath that. Just write this over there so we have
the line going down so people know.
No, that's the wild. Just write it over there. Write this because you have when reading this, we start over here. When reading this, we start over here. We're not trying to just put it underneath. We're trying to just write the phrase. That's incorrect. So let's give him a hand. Try.
I was incorrect.
So there's the ha is not right there. We don't have a ha in this word. It's Allah. Ya, Sha, Ra. No, the Shar is Sha and Ra. This is Sha and Ra right here. And then we have and La. So it would be instead of what I see. No sweat. You got Yashara La, Yasharala. It's Yashar La. Yashar La. Now you didn't write your connect either. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you do that. No sweat. Kwam Yashala, rise Israel. And I'm gonna put the he didn't write his connectors, but no sweat. Kwam, and this was incorrect. So then we're gonna get it in the Assyrian. You can't forget to write our connectors. You know what I'm saying? That's real important. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers will see when y'all take y'all officer test. Yashar Allah. Kwam Yashar Allah. Which means rise Israel. All right. So you can get that up for your notes. Or if you want it online, this is not really part of the lesson. This is just you know what I'm saying, getting started, getting the wheels turning. But if you want to write this down, that's how you write Kwam Yasha'Allah in Hebrew. Rise Israel. So now we're gonna get started with the pre-lesson for today, which will be going over some colors. All right, the first color we're gonna start off with is the color red. Anybody know how to say red in Hebrew? No sweat. That's why this is a class. We learn. So red, Adawam. Does anybody have an idea why red is Adawam?
Can you be more specific, sir? Like what sense?
Like just if this word looks familiar, Adawam in Hebrew. So we know the another term for Esau is Edom, and that's how you say Edom in Hebrew, Adawam. Spelling it probably look a lot better, but I'll spell it in Hebrew. And Esau, you know what I'm saying? He was Jacob's brother. He came out first, but he came out what? Red and hairy. So he was red. That's why he is Adawam. His nation of people are Adawam. They're red. But that's how you say it. Red. So how to write that in Hebrew is Adawam. Adawam. All right. Of course, I'm gonna give us a sentence so we can get our practice on. Give me 1 second. Like Okay, the sentence that I'm gonna write is gonna be red means stop. Again, we write English from this way, but Hebrew from the other way. So, red means stop. Verbalization for red means stop would be. I'm gonna crash that one. Right to left. No, we're still writing in English, even though this is the verbalization. So I'm gonna write it this way. Adawam, which means red. Hawa, Rawashwa. Hawa, Rawashwa. Hawa, Rawashwa. La'ai Tazar. La'ai Tazawar. La'ai Tazawar. So Adawam means red. Hawa, Rawashwa, which means to specify. And when you see it's conjugated, if you've been paying attention to some of the earlier classes, and this a little bit intermediate, but when we put the wa after the first letter, and we have the wa at the end, it turns the word parash, which means specify, into this is currently specifying. So red specifying means, and la'ai tazawar, to halt, to stop. So adawam pawa rawashwa la'ai tazawar. Red means stop. Are we gonna get that in the Hebrew? I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up there. And see, I got our arrow pointing this way because in Hebrew we write from right to left. So I'm gonna be writing this first word over here, and then going that way. So adawam. Pawa rawashwa. What? I tells a war. I'm just gonna get the Assyrian, and we'll be all done with this. Come.
Mighty triumphalism-ish.
Almost ain't crazy all while. Water, sir.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
All right, then we got it in the ancient Paleo and Assyrian. Red means stop. Adawan Powo Rashwa La Itazawar. With that, so I'm gonna pass the class over to Precinct Officer 5000, Tazadak Ban Rawaban.
You know what I'm talking about? Man, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys. We are gonna pick up. First off, give Officer Yabakon a hand, because he's almost picking up right where we left off last week, right? So last week we were dealing with the names or titles, right, of the Most High. The Most High only has one name, which is Yahweh, but he has many titles, right? So the like one of them is Adon, right? Which is the root word for Adawan, right? Which is Lord, right? So one of the titles for the Lord is Adonai, right? Adonai, right? Which means my Lord. Okay. All right. So yeah, awesome job, Yabakan. We pretty much gonna pick up right here. All right. So from those who was here? You was here last week?
Oh,
You was here last week? All right. So what names do you remember from last week, Nike?
Adonai was the only one.
Right on. But remember, I said that's probably going to be one of the easiest ones for people to remember because, unfortunately, we've all been brainwashed in Christianity. You know what I'm saying? And they, use that one, over and over again. Adonai, right? Okay, so we back in the blender.
Also, I think one of them was like all or something like that.
Uh-huh. All right, let's see. Titles of God. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. So Yabakan, go ahead and hold this scripture for me. Or anybody. Isaiah 7 and 14. Okay. So it's two titles actually physically in the scripture, right? We're gonna go over the verse, right? Oh, you got okay, cool. We're gonna go over the verse, right? And the beginning of the verse is going to be a review for us. Let me back this camera out just a little bit, Yabakan. It just looks so much better on the black. Like everything pop off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna pick up where we left off on we're gonna start in Isaiah 7 and 14. All right. Let's see.
So, like you said, oh,
I'm listening to you. Go ahead. What you got? You got a question? Oh, you mic check? Got you. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. All right. Go ahead and read it, man.
So, like this is Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14. Therefore, the Lord Himself shall give you a sign.
All right, so let's stop there. All right, so stereotypically speaking, right? Oh my God, this angle is looking. Let me move this over. There we go. All right, so stereotypically speaking, all right, when you see Lord in the Bible, what word is that?
Yahweh.
It's Yahweh, right? But not in all cases. All right. This is why it's important for you to actually be able to read the Hebrew, right? Because when we read this scripture, right, in the Torah, in the Tanakh, it's not going to say Yahweh, right? It's going to say this word, Adonai, right? So where Lord is in this scripture, it's Adonai, right? Which literally translates to suffix.
My Lord.
There you go, brother. Don't fall for it. All right. So we got that suffix right here at the end, right, which is the yah, right? And we know that yah at the end is mine. All right. All right. Adon is the root word, which means
Lord.
Lord, right? So when you read that verse over again, read the beginning of the verse over again, Jan.
Concert. Therefore the Lord shall give you a sign.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel.
Shall call his name what?
Emmanuel.
All right. So this is the next title, right? But this title is a title that's given to our king, all right? Yahweh Shai, all right? Okay. So this word is comprised of two words. Let me pull it up in the Torah real quick. All right. All right. I didn't write the Strong's Concordance number for this one because we went over it last class. The Strong's Concordance number for the new one is H6005. All right. And this word is translated to Aman wa Allah. All right. Now, this word is broken down. Excuse me. This word is broken down into two words. All right. Of course, we know the first one is what? Nike?
Yeah, I was sorry.
No. Okay. Okay, so we got Aman wa Allah, right? Going by over all the names that we've gone over, right? Remember last class, I said it was going to be one particular part of all of the names that you're going to see over and over again. Huh?
Allah.
Give that brother a hand. Awesome job, brother. All right. You remember what it means?
Lord.
Mm-mm. All right. So,
Howard.
what?
Howard.
Give that brother a hand. All right. Somebody been studying. Power and mighty. Okay. And this that Strong's Concordance number is H410. All right. And then the second word, all right, comes from the Strong's Concordance number. The root of it comes from H 6004, right? Which is I'm, right? Which is a preposition, which means with. Okay. So, so this literally translates to power or mighty with us. All right. So put this right here. This is the root word right here. All right. This is a preposition, which means with. All right. Okay. And present and wa, right, makes it present tense, right? So with us. All right. So the mighty power with us, right? Emmanuel literally translates to, or Aman wa Allah, means God with us. Okay. All right. So, and this is important because this is a title
So like you said,
hold on one second. All right. This is a title for Christ. All right. Because he was a representative of God that was sent for us. All right. What's your question?
what's the concordance number?
What do you mean? What?
6005.
Yeah.
But what does that concordance mean? Or like
Oh, no sweat. What the concordance at?
That's a book.
Yes, it is.
One in the Blue Letter Bible.
Where's the Strong's Concordance? Oh, it's right here. Bam. Glad you asked, brother. That's what school is for. Hand that to him. All right. I'm gonna teach you how to read the Strong's Concordance, right? The Strong's Concordance is split in half, right? You have numbers that start with H's and numbers that start with G's, right? Don't tell them nothing. All right. So off the top of your head, when you see a number that starts with an H, what do you think that means?
I mean, what comes to mind is holy, but I'm sure you're looking for a specific answer.
Yes, I am. What type of class is this?
It's a language class.
What type of language?
Oh, Hebrew.
Okay, so the H stands for Hebrew. So if the H stands for Hebrew, what does the G stand for? So there are two types of numbers. There are numbers that start with H's and numbers that start with G's, right? So we established that the numbers that start with H's, all right, are Hebrew, all right? Hebrew is a language. So if there's a number that starts with a G, G has to be a language. So what language starts with a G?
German.
No. It's not German. It predates German. It's one of the major languages. Give him a chance.
Oh.
Give him a chance. You got it?
It's
It's-
G-A something, right?
Nope. The Bible is written in 2 specific languages.
H for Hebrew, G is
I'll give you a hint. Who ruled before the Romans? What people?
Rome.
Now you help him out.
I'm a little.
Tell him the answer or give him a hint.
Well, I already gave him the hint, so help him out. Give him the answer.
Greek.
Greek.
Oh, the Greek. Oh, God. I was
Right.
thinking about New Age.
So the language. There you go, Yashiba. Yeah, how she's helping you out, Greek. You know what I'm saying? Mary, Greek. That's right. That's right. So, the all of the scrolls, right, that had the Torah, the Tanakh, the apocryphic texts, and the New Testament, were written in Hebrew, Greek, Aramaic, and Latin. Okay, but the 2 major ones are Hebrew and Greek. So when you open up that Strong's Concordance, if you would open it up, right? You see all the numbers. What the numbers got in front of them?
The Bible verse.
But it should have a letter in front of the number.
Number.
Oh, this is good commentary. Oh, this is different type. Oh, here we go. This is what you're looking for. All right. So in the back where it says Hebrew and Chaldean Dictionary, these are where the H's would be. All right. Go a little further. Greek. So these will be the G's would be. All right. So that's how you search it up. So right here in the H's. So if you go to H60, if you go to 6004, if you scroll through there in the Strong's Concordance, you go to 6004 in the Hebrew section, you should get the word I'm. 6004. See it?
Sir.
What does it say? It should have the I and the ma. Is that correct? And what does it mean?
It says 6004 is a mom, which implies to overshadow.
Right. Okay. So to overshadow something means with. It's a preposition. Okay. All right.
I like you, sir. How many titles did Christ have in total?
He has a lot. So he's mighty counselor, Prince of Peace, King of Kings, Emmanuel. That's who I was going to do next, right? I was going to do titles of Christ. So I pulled this verse because this verse has a title for the Most High and it has a title for Christ in the same verse. Go ahead.
The reason I asked that because I like learn and form a question. Like I'll create a question, put an answer to that question, then I'll put them on like cards or something. Or like
I got
audio,
I got you.
question.
So that's literally what the framework of the next class will be. So at the beginning of the next class, I'll have the exact number for you, but I want to say it's about 10. So in the book of Isaiah, what verse are we in, Jan?
This is Isaiah 17, chapter 7, verse 14. So.
Okay, so in Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14, it has a title for the Most High and for Christ. All right, so most people, in Christianity, they get it confused thinking that these are names of God. These are not names of God. These are types, right? Just like, example, my father's name is Walter, right? People call him Walt Wood. People call him Woody. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then his family members call him by his middle name, which I'm not gonna put his middle name out there. You know what I'm saying? But people are known by many different names. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, depending on what walk of life I knew you in, I got like 5 different names. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like in the truth, I mean, I got 3. You know what I'm saying? I got Taza Doc, Taza Glock. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people call me Taz. You feel me? So it's many different names. You know what I'm saying? So, and based off of that, you know how people are entreating you or what walk of life they know you from. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna move on to the next one. All right. Somebody go to Exodus 3 and 14. Let me go there with you. All right. So let me go here in the Strong's Concordance as well. Not Strong's Concordance, in the Torah.
Like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anyone else in the Bible that was named Emmanuel?
No, not at all. All right, 3 and 14. All right. So this next, we're gonna do 2 more in the same one. The first one's gonna be a review, just like this one, but it's in the same verse. All right. So let me write that one down first. All right. Go ahead.
What verse can I use to prove that Isaiah 7 and 14 was talking about Christ?
Easy. You give the corresponding scripture, what they call them Emmanuel in the New Testament. I'll give you that scripture in a second.
Come on, Isaiah 8 and 8.
I'll give it to you in just 1 second. All right. All right, go ahead and read it.
So like is it Isaiah 7
Oh, Exodus. What I gave you, Exodus 3 and 14. That's the scripture that I asked for. Quick.
Concert. So like Exodus 3:14. And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you.
All right. So this is probably one of the most famous names, all right, for the Most High, the great I am, right? But before we get to that, all right, you got to understand a couple of things, right? Hold on, let me write this real quick. All right, you got to understand a couple of things, right? So when people read this scripture, right? Start at the beginning again for me, Jan.
Concert. Verse 14. And God said unto Moses,
All right, so stop. All right. So this is Moses on top of Mount Sinai, right? This is Moses when he asks, well, when I go before the people, who do I say sent me? Right? So in the scripture, it says, and God said unto Moses, when most people read this, right, who do they believe is talking to Moses?
Yahweh, sir.
Right, but it's not, right? Which is why it's important for you to know Hebrew, right? That word God there is Elohim, right? What does the word Elohim mean according to the titles of God that we've gone over? Yahweh. Powers, right? Which is in reference to who? The angels, right? Okay. All right. So this is plural. All right. This is powers. All right. This is the angels. All right. Also known as the heavenly hosts. All right. Okay. So these are the angels talking to Moses, right? And what's so heavy about this is because this lines up where we are in the story in Genesis when Jacob asked the angel his name when he wrestled with him. You know what I'm saying? And the angel was like, why do you ask my name? You know what I'm saying? This is literally an angel saying exactly the same thing in another way, right? Okay? he's saying, I am that I am. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what my name is, right? I am who I am, because my name is secret. You know what I'm saying? Between me and the Most High. Because if you knew my name, your attention wouldn't be to the Most High. It would be on me. All right? Go ahead.
Why do we have to, not have to, but why do we know about the angels Michael and Gabriel? The angels didn't want to reveal their names.
Right. So this is another thing, right? So these are titles. Mayake Allah, right? Gabar Ya Allah. These are titles, right? Just like you got troopers, officers, captains, generals, right? Commanding general, high priest, right? These are titles, right? You know what I'm saying? Rapaya Allah, right? These are titles within the ranking, right? Head of the archangels, head of the cherubim and seraphim. You know what I'm saying? The 24 elders, so on and so forth, right? But to actually know the name of an angel, right? It's a heavy thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why in most scriptures you don't know the name, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Malakia, right? In scripture is angel, right? Which means my messenger or his messenger, right? Okay. All right. So let's break down I am that I am. All right. All right. So the first word we have here, and this is what GLCC teaches the name of the Most High is, which is not his name. All right. So we have Ahaya, all right, which is broken down into two words. But we're gonna break it down one piece at a time. All right. So we have Ahaya that's broken down. What does it have? It has a prefix, right? So the prefix is ah. Okay, according to our chart, what does ah mean as a prefix? Means what?
I am.
Means I or I am. All right. All right. So Haya, right, which is the root word. Strong's concordance number is H1961. All right, means to be, to become, come to pass, or exist. Right? To be. All right. So Ahaya means I to be, or I come to pass, or I exist. All right. Okay. Then you have Ashar, which has a couple of different meanings. Come on, crazy phone. All right. So in this case, let me write it here. have the Shar. Okay. In this case, this is Strong's Concordance number H834. All right. Which is who, which, or when. But in this case, it's who. All right. Okay. And then we have Ahaya again right here, right? So it is basically I be who I be, right? Or I exist who I exist. So basically it's saying I don't ask no stupid questions. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya means, right? It means I be who I be. That's crazy, huh? You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that we dealing with Salakia. Man, I was about to drop a word. Just go get the class bomb. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know we dealing with some ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, who is you? I be who I be, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So that's literally what this translates to. Ahaya, Ashar, Ahaya. All right. I be who I be. All right. That basically don't ask no stupid questions. All right. So Moses, so God said, so Moses like, well, I'll hire him. Who do I say who sent me? The angel said, I be who I be. Don't ask some stupid questions. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That just lets you know this is so spiritual, bro. Because this is us. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. Okay. So y'all go ahead and copy that down, take a picture of it, so we can move on. All right. That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start telling people that, bro. Like, man, who you think you is, bro? A higher and Shaw higher. You know what I'm saying? I be who I be, nigga. It's Slocky, ninja. All right. So Alahayim, I'm not writing Strong's Concordance number 4. It's because review from last week. It's another one of the titles of God, right? Just like Adonai. Right. Okay. So everybody got it written down. Hold on. Hey, never mind. I got it. All right. So y'all got these? Y'all good? All right, cool. All right. What time we at? We're 9:04. It's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and bust through these. Let's see. All right. Since we in Exodus, go ahead and go to Exodus 15. And 25. Mhm. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. right, so I'm gonna write this next one up here. Go to the Torah 2. All right. Okay. So you got my verse for me in Exodus 15?
So like it's 15:25.
Yeah, you're gonna read down to 27.
Come, sir. Verse 25. And he cried unto the Lord, and the Lord shewed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made for them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them. Verse 26. And said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and will do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee.
All right. So, all right. So this name of the Lord is Yahweh Rapa'akah, right? Or Yahweh Rapa'ah, right? But in the scripture, I'm writing how it's written in the scripture is Rapa'akah. All right. I'm gonna show you why. All right. But this is at the end of the scripture. At verse 26, the end of verse 26, where it said, Lord that healeth thee. All right. So we already have one name. All right. So we have Yahweh, right? Which everyone should know this is the actual name of the Most High God. All right. I'm just gonna put the Most High, or you can say the existing one. I'll just put the Most High. That's all that matters. All right. Okay. So here we have a suffix. All right. So the root word here is rapah. All right. And it can be written one of two ways. It can be the Ra, the Pa, and the Ah, or the Ra, the Pa, and a Ha. All right. Strong's Concordance number for it is H7495. All right. Which literally translates to heal. That's literally what it means. All right. But we have a suffix. All right. We look on our board for suffix. What does ka mean as a suffix? Look under the suffix cheat sheet. What does it say ka means?
You.
All right. It means you or your. In this case, it means you. All right. So Yahweh Rapa'aka, all right, literally means the Most High heal you. All right. The Most High heals. All right. Okay. So this is another title for the Most High God. All right. This is where they get all of those Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah. You know what I'm saying? But it's not Jehovah. It's Yahweh. There are no J's in Hebrew. All right. Do me a favor. In my front seat, there is a pack of cough drops. I got it unlocked. It's unlocked. In that front seat, just grab that whole pack of cough drops. All right. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. Go to Isaiah 53:6. Let me go there with you. Appreciate you, brother.
You want me to lock it?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Is that where I want? Matter of fact, no, go to Psalms 23. Go to Psalms 23. Psalms. All right. I'm just going to do this half because this part is going to stay the same. Okay. So the first half for the next ones is going to be Yahweh. All right. All right. All right. So read Psalms 23:1.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 23, verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
All right. So the next title for the Most High God is Yahweh Ra'aya. Okay. All right. Strong's Concordance number. First off, There's a suffix. All right. The root word, Strong's Concordance number is Ra'ai, which is H7462. All right. Which literally means to tend or to shepherd. All right. And we have a suffix, which is Yah, Yon, under our cheat sheet of suffixes. What does Yah mean?
My, sir.
Means my. All right. Okay. So, all right. So, it is Yahweh Ra'ayah, right? The Most High is my shepherd. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. Man, I know this one. Jeremiah 23:5.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 5.
Hold on 1 second. Actually, well, you're gonna read 5 and 6.
Come on, sir.
All right. Hold on 1 second. All right, so it's the same thing. The first half is the same. I'm just gonna write the second half, okay? All right, you go ahead and read it.
Salaki, come on, sir.
Got it?
Verse 5. Behold, the days to come, said the Lord, that I will raise up unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. Verse 6. In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness.
All right. So, this is all right. So we have Yahweh Tazadaq Noah. All right. Okay. So we have Tazadaq by name. Hey guys. All right. Strong's concordance number is H 6664. All right, which means justice or righteous. Okay. All right. And then Nawa as a suffix means what, Yabakan?
R.
Hour. That is correct. All right. Nawa as a suffix comes from the word anak Nawa. Right? Okay. So Yahweh, Tazadak Nawa, means the Most High is our righteousness or our justice. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yep, and that's all of them. All right. So go ahead and take a picture of that for your records. All right. And then next week, we will get into the titles for Christ. All right. Let y'all go ahead and take a picture of that. Young. No sweat, no sweat, no sweat. Oh, let me get out your picture. My bad, Yapakan.
So like you said, question real quick. Example, how, like ain't gotta be specific, but like at what point in time did we start? Like, did they or who started it from us to read from right to left instead of no from left to right instead of right to left? Like, or how did that happen that we started like to learn how to read the opposite way?
All right, so since the beginning of time, since antiquity, right, it's always been from right to left. Right, all the ancient languages are right to left. So Sanskrit, Aramaic, Latin, Hebrew, Greek, all of these writings are from right to left. Okay. English is a bastardized language, right? The reason why is because they wanted to do their own thing, right? So started off, right, in Europe, okay, their arrogance. Then they came over here to the United States. They wanted to be even more arrogant. They wanted to defer themselves even differently, right? So not only do we have a bastardized language, we have a bastardized metric system, right? Because if you notice when you go in your car, right, you have two different speedometers, right? You have the English standard, then you have the I forgot what the other one is.
Metric.
Huh?
Kilometer.
Well, no, it's
Metric.
Huh?
Metric, sir.
Yeah, the metric standard, right? So you have English standard, you have metric standard, right? So that's even how far the arrogance went even further. Okay. So that's where the change came from. All right. So it's always been that way. I mean, I think even Chinese with characters is from right to left. You know what I'm saying? So that should tell you something. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stop here. Make sure I don't have any questions online. No, we good. All right. Oh no, it's yes, it ain't no E's in the manual. Yeah, you're right. All right. And even in the scriptures, it's an I. It's not an E. Okay. So we're gonna stop right here. I'm gonna give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, Shah, Barakatham to the brothers. And to the sisters, Shalom, Yahweh Shemar, Elatham, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, and we're gone.